Yeah. All right, this ain't over. What you about to say about
Hell
this
no,
man
this
from
shit ain't
No,
over.
bro?
No, we gotta pull this shit up, bro. We gotta pull it up.
Bro,
Gotta
it
pull
was
this song
not
up, bro.
it, bro.
I don't. We not talking about if it's it or not. It's definitely it.
It wasn't though.
All right, pull it up. Fast forward to 50 seconds in.
All
That's
right, hold
when the
on.
queen come in. Oh, my leg is stuck. Oh my God. I've been sweating like crazy, bro, underneath this hot ass blanket.
I be having my air on. Nigga.
But I'm afraid that the you'll hear it in the video. Damn, I got 10% battery. I'm about to bust your ass on this shit right here, boy. So, like I said, I don't think she added to the song because Wayne's verses was good on the song. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't think she added to it, but she didn't she didn't like do a bad job. But I guess if you saying if you didn't add to something, what are you really doing? Is
Exactly.
that
What
what
are
you're trying to
you?
say?
What are you really doing? Like, I'm not saying like her verse, cause I do be kind of harsh when it comes to shit like that because it's
Mm.
like when you done seen people really like spaz the fuck out, and you know how Wayne and Nicki is when they on tracks together. This ain't one of them ones, bro. And
But
for her
we've
to come
gotten
on that beat with that
hmm
type of flow too relaxed, bro. Like Wayne was kind of hype when he was rapping, bro.
hmm
She can't. That's why I said it sound like she
but
just
she
mailed that shit in, bro.
but she build it
She
build.
was doing. Look, she was doing this, then she
Yes.
do this, and then she do
Yes.
this again.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
know, bro. This ain't like the Touch It song, bro.
No,
It's
it was not.
not.
It, it's not. It's
So her
that's not what she
for
was doing.
her to try to use that type of shit, she low, then she go high, and then when she went high, she wasn't going high like she usually go high. And all that shit. She wasn't doing that.
But that's the thing. That's another thing. Nikki can't win with y'all because if she does that, she doing too much. If she
No,
don't
to
do
me,
that, she
when
not
she
doing
do
enough.
that, she
If she
goes
doing
crazy.
Look, I'm a big ass Nicki fan. Okay. I know Nicki's songs from start to finish. I don't change the words. That's my queen. That's your queen. That's all I'm saying. She's the
Nicki,
greatest female rapper of all time. I don't care what nobody says.
hands down, the only slight I really have on Nicki is I don't feel like it's growth in her music. I feel like she just talk about the same shit.
Okay, and that's when I gotta come and combat with you. If you did not listen to the Pink Print 2, you can't say that.
I did not listen to the whole Pink Print too,
So
but
then you can't say that.
I know when she hop on songs though, and she be on these features, and that's probably on my bad because it be songs where she has to rap like that. Like when she
hmm
feature on certain female songs, it's like, okay, I gotta rap like, about this type shit because this is what the subject is on the
Oh
song.
wait, sorry, not the Pink Print 2, Pink Friday 2. That's what I meant.
But it's I can't say she did her thing. And then the bars, like I feel like it's the same thing we do with Wayne, bro. Like it's because they already up here. We kind of feel
Exactly.
like whatever they do be like super crazy. But you already know from us listening to battle rap, it be like, all
hmm
right, them bars is okay. But when I sit here and I listen to some battle rap shit like Rum Nitty and he's saying this out of world shit,
Yeah, but you
it be
can't.
like fuck. Like this nigga really just said some shit like that.
But you can't confuse the two because if you send them into the realm of Nicki and Wayne, they would not succeed.
That's far,
It would
but that's far
it
as
wouldn't
making songs.
exactly.
We're talking about bars. We're not just talking about the
Yes.
song. And
But
actually,
it's got
some
to
of them
be
battle rap niggas can make songs. Honestly, all of them
but it
no,
don't go.
but
It
they
don't go
not.
commercial. It don't
No,
go commercial.
because a lot of the times them niggas don't really. Some of them niggas don't make commercial songs. They just really rapping and they have bars. These
But I
niggas
want you to think about this. I want you to think about this. Joe Budden, where he started at, went commercial, went back to battle rap, and they ate his ass up. It's a different league. It's
No,
like
cause
when
no,
MM.
because when Joe Budden actually went commercial, people
Hmm.
did not like Joe Budden as commercial. They
It's
didn't.
like, but it's like when all these MMA fighters keep going into boxing and getting their asses beat. It's a different sport.
It
Yeah, you
it is.
punch in both of them.
It's a
It's a
different
different
realm.
sport.
Yes, it's a different realm.
Yes,
But at the end of the day, we're talking bars, bro.
but
Bars.
no.
You can't say
Did you
that
not? Did you not hear what I
When
just said?
Eminem gets on these
Come on, bro.
songs and go crazy, bro.
Let me say what I just said again. It's like when these MMA fighters go into boxing. Yes, both sports have punching,
Yeah.
but it's a different sport. They
But
different
how can
sports.
you say that when we sit here and
Yes,
listen
you
to
got
M, bro?
bars. Yes, but
And
that's
he say some of the most insane shit.
but it's just like Eminem. It's
He's in the round with them.
but that's why M is one of the greatest of all time because he has been able to do that. Not many is able to do what that's why I don't
Even
understand why
I
people
don't know
say,
if you do you know who King Los is?
yeah, fuck yeah, what?
King Los, bro, he's in the round with these niggas.
But
And
he's
he
not
say some of the most craziest shit, bro.
I got into this argument with one of my boys the other day ago, and I can understand why I get into an argument with him because he like to argue about everything and everything, anything and everything. Bro, Tech Nine, as much commercial that he's gotten, he's never made it out of the underground.
Yeah.
He's the king of the underground for a reason. It's the same thing with King Los and all of them dudes. I mean, King ISO and all them niggas. They are. It's the Hobson. It's the same thing. It you have to be a special person. You have to be a Kendrick, a J. Cole. You have to be able to be a chameleon. You get what I'm saying? Like there has to be a way to, that's why when people talk
But
about Meek
why
Mill as a battle rapper, this, that, and the other.
but why are we doing that with them? Like Nicki and them. It shouldn't matter if you commercial or not, bro. These niggas can make songs and they can say the most
Yes,
crazy shit on these
yes.
songs. So
But
that part shouldn't matter because we're just talking about rapping. We're
right,
not
okay,
talking about the success of they raps like that. We're not talking
right.
about their careers. We're literally
So
just talking about bars, rap,
so
lyrics.
so this is what I was about to say earlier, and I had forgot when we first started talking about this. Big Sean's verse is very important on Wayne's album because we're doing exactly what he was talking about on that shit. When he said, okay, I did it once, and now y'all expect me to do it again and again and again and again and again. Like, fuck you. Like, this is me, like, putting my heart into this pen, and y'all telling me that something is trash. And M has said it multiple times, like, bruh,
Yeah,
I've done it all,
we
and y'all
criti-
keep expecting me
we
to keep
criticize.
doing it.
We do criticize them. It's
But
art, bro. They put it out there.
yes,
It's gonna get criticized, bro.
I understand that.
And and
I understand that.
I understand it because I'm not sitting here expecting you to be perfect every time.
Exactly.
But if we sit here and keep on just accepting shit that ain't really up there and we act like it's up there,
Right.
then most of the time them niggas are not gonna really try. They
But
just gonna
Jawan,
some people just put out shit. That's why you got a bunch of artists that just throw shit out and don't even try to elevate what they sound. They just throw the shit out because people already talking about, oh, these niggas the GOAT, they this, they that. Nah, bro, we should be able to tell motherfuckers when something is not okay. This shit alright, but it ain't here.
right. I completely agree.
And that's
But
all I'm saying about her verse. I'm like, it's cool, but it's not here. We done
but
heard
she
her be here.
but
That's not it.
she had some hit you over the head bars. She
She had
did.
the face Carter shit. The line was nice. I said, "Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's a dope line." She had other dope lines in there, but some of the shit I'm
Yes.
like, "All right, that's a little cool. That's that. That's whatever." Like I'm
But me,
the
me
the
as a pro,
whole the bakery shit, the bakery line she had. That's like, oh, that's all right.
me as a professional wrestler, Jawan, I'm gonna tell you this now. It's very important for you to have a gimmick, and it's very easy for you in this business if you have a gimmick and just stick to it. Think about it. Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, The
Yeah,
Rock, John Cena, they're all a gimmick, and all they got to do is just keep repeating and repeating the same shit and keep getting the same person. In order for you to be identified and know who that person is, Nicki has to rap like Nicki in order for you to know that that's Nicki.
but we already know
It,
that's Nicki.
exactly. But
We
if
already
she
know that.
changes, if Nicki changes too much, they gonna complain. If Nicki don't change enough, they gonna complain. Bruh, M has been complaining about this his past 2, 3 albums.
But no, but
You tell me,
the difference is, it's like I don't know when the fuck it really happened, but all of a sudden people thought it was cool to hate him,
yes,
even though M is really the last couple out. This nigga been rapping his ass off,
going
going
crazy.
crazy. But one, we in a whole different type of era, bro. These niggas are put, especially if it's a big ass type of streamer, blogger. These niggas, some of these niggas, it seems like they get hate. I mean, they get paid to hate this nigga.
That's all it takes. And they get paid to love Jay-Z, bruh. Jay has not done shit in the music industry, bruh. He
But,
has not.
but
At the level,
my thing is, you can't really like. Let's be honest, like niggas a hate, but you can't really say this nigga M is not really rapping, cause he's rapping his ass off.
and
And his no,
the
go
most
ahead, go ahead.
important thing, the most important thing about Eminem is he made his life and his career off of this rap. That's it. No gimmicks, no,
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 no, no,
no.
no. Eminem whole thing has been a gimmick.
No, what I'm saying is, but it's rap though. It's all based around rap. The gimmick is
Yeah,
all based around rap. Just like Wayne, it's all that's why Wayne get taken advantage of so easy because he loves music so
he
much.
just want to
That's
rap,
why
man. He just want to make
it's all
music.
exactly that's all he want to do. That's why when M said that he feels bad about the D12 shit. He feels bad about the slaughterhouse shit. Bruh, he wasn't in a space mentally or career wise to want to take care of and manage a group of rappers. That's not what he never wanted to do that. That's just a direction that he ended up going in because he cares so much about the business. He want to see it grow.
Yeah, but I more so say it seemed like people kind of put him in that road, even though he did. It seemed like he didn't want that road. Like people put him in that road because
Right, but
he was the more popular artist.
exactly. But you got to think, M has made beats for himself. He's made beats for other people that we would never even know. Like he
Yeah,
don't even take credit with half the shit that Eminem has done in the business of rap, and we wouldn't even know that because we too busy focused on, oh, he raps so good that he's not rapping as good this one time. And
but
that's why I
see,
said
but no,
The Carter 6,
but see,
the
that's
Carter
why I say
6.
it's different with us, cause I done criticized him.
Mhm.
Revival to me was ass.
And I would say this, and that's what I was about to say. The Carter Six is Lil Wayne's
But
revival
look,
because
right after niggas was crushing that album, what did M
mhm,
do? That nigga came back with what? Kamikaze.
m- yes,
Went crazy.
but but more
That nigga done
importantly,
did Death of Slim Shady. Went crazy. This nigga dropped multiple
music to be murdered by.
to this fucking album. Went crazy. He took that criticism of people saying that album was ass because people know what M can do.
Yes,
He took that and he said, "Oh, y'all niggas is about to make me mad. Let me show y'all."
but with every no, Kamikaze came after
After
Relapse.
Revival, No, it didn't. It
No,
came after Revival.
no, Kamikaze came after
After
Relapse.
Revival.
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
Look
hold
it
on, hold
up, bro. After
on. I know I'm
Revival,
not.
bro.
I
You
know I'm not
tripping,
tripping.
bro. Relapse came out way before Recovery
Oh, yeah, yeah,
came
yeah.
out.
You're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Because he had that song with fucking Fresher and then
Yes.
2 Chains. Yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right. You're right,
After
you're right.
Revival, that nigga went on a tear. That shit lit a
Yeah.
fire under M ass, and ever since then, that nigga said, "No, y'all not gonna fuck with me like that. I'ma show y'all."
And he has.
And every
So
album after that, that nigga went crazy.
so that's why I'm saying this is Wayne's time to buckle down and put out some heat. We need a hard ass mixtape. Don't say shit. Don't do, just drop that motherfucker.
Okay,
Just
so
drop it
and
and go
so
hard.
this is my same argument with Nicki.
But
You
bro, Nicki's
came out
last
on this
albums,
song and you
no,
did
no,
that?
no. Nicki's albums,
No,
her
I'm not
last
saying her
album,
album. I'm not saying her albums are not good. I'm criticizing the verse and what she did on the verse. That's it. I'm not saying Nicki is trash. No, none of
it's
that.
a nitpick. It's a nitpick, my boy. It's a
What's
nitpick.
the
It's a
verse? Everybody,
nitpick.
everybody. I will die on this hill by myself. I don't give a fuck. I
Because
done I done seen other people reviewing this track. Motherfuckers is
yes,
acting like she's going super crazy and she's not. And maybe that's
I don't,
just and maybe
I
that's
don't know.
just in my mind because I'm
Yeah.
like because I listen to so much shit and I hear people say crazy shit. So it's like
Hmm.
even with that's why I said with Wayne, like he'll say something and niggas will put it like it's like up here and they be like in my mind I be like, no, that's just cool, bro. Because I done heard other artists say some insane shit. Maybe y'all feel like it's crazy just because Wayne said it. Let somebody else say some of the shit that Wayne say. Niggas might not let that shit slide, bro.
Completely understand. Again,
So
we're
this is
talking.
why I said y'all let this nigga Wayne, cause he's been out so long and we all love Wayne that when he get on shit and he say anything, motherfuckers try to let it slide.
No, 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 no,
And
no.
right
That's
now,
not it,
niggas
bro.
ain't letting it slide no
They not.
more.
They not even letting the hard shit slide though.
because
They,
because bro, it's that's
when
why
it
I
comes to
said,
way niggas is real constipated, bro.
bro, nigga, cause yeah, niggas ain't taking this shit.
They not letting no shit slide, bro.
None, bro. That's why I said, like, no, this is just like you just said right now. This is Wayne time now to show niggas like, nah, y'all
Yes,
got me fucked up.
right.
Let me slap y'all in the head real quick.
And by him putting out these two bonuses, he's proven that he had better shit in the motherfucking clip.
I
He
can
chose to
no
shoot
no
this
no.
other
I
shit.
can't say that because Band from NO was still the same verse and just
No,
Nicki
you're right.
verse added.
You're right.
Now
You're right.
he only did one song for real.
Correct.
That's why I'm like this. That's why I
But
said in the video I dropped. I said no, this song should have been on the album. The way this album was put together, bro, this shit is not it, bro. Whoever did this, fire that
yes,
nigga.
they fucked him. They fucked him bad, bro. They fucked Wayne up bad. Whoever did this shit, and bro, they fucked him up bad. But you got the song loaded in?
I been had the song loaded.
All
Like,
right, 50 seconds. Hold on, let me reply
hold on, yeah,
to my girl real quick.
take this sip of water.
All right, because I noticed some shit that a lot of people have also missed over, but you know you listen to shit, so I know you probably got it anyway. All right, so you ready?
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so you can stop it right there. You can stop it right there. It's light. It's light.
It
The
is.
black mask on.
Darth
Darth Vader.
Vader. Yes,
Okay.
it's light.
Okay.
But
Okay.
like I
It's
said,
light.
it's not trash. It's just not hard enough for me. Pause. No
I,
Diddy.
I understand that because she just starting. It's starting
Yeah.
low and she gonna build.
All right,
All
we
right,
gonna
let's
keep
go. Come
building.
on, come on, come on, come on. All right, game changer. Stop it right there. Okay, now hold on. Where we at? Pacer, New York Knicks,
The
and
NBA
LA
scheme.
Lakers. And LA Lakers. Game changers. Pacers. They didn't catch that part. That's included in there. It's not just the
The NBA scheme.
right. So
Okay.
cause right now, cause okay, thank you. Here we go. All right, ready? Go. Okay, stop it. Mayor, mayor, and that's when she goes into the captain and the major. Okay? What why are you not? What is happening?
Bro, this stuff to me it just be okay. I'll be like, all right. It's not bad, but it's not
Yes.
blowing my mind.
We not trying to blow your mind just yet. All right, keep it going.
That's
Ready?
why I
Three,
said it.
two, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
So wait, pause it.
Okay. Cake and Anita Baker.
You know how many
Okay, and
Anita
before
Baker lines I done heard, bro?
and then before that, swerving on these hoes, no indicator.
Okay, no turn signal.
Right, where you swerving. All right, I'm about to back it up to swerve on these hoes. Back
And
it up.
she just found she found another way to call motherfuckers her sons, but then said y'all ain't my
But
daughters.
that's her catchphrase. That's her
I
Wheezy
know,
F.
I
That's her
know.
catchphrase. That's like The Rock saying, if you smell what The
Smell what the
Rock is
rock is
cooking.
cooking. I get it.
Exactly. All
All
right,
right.
I'm going from swerve on these hoes. 3, 2.
I don't know what that
Hey,
bar
you went
mean.
you
Is
went
you
too
deaf?
far.
If
No,
is you
go back, go
deaf?
back.
Oh, hold on,
You gotta back
hold
it up. Go back to swerve on these hoes.
on. What second?
It's just swerve on these
No,
hoes.
I'm saying that. What
It
second?
oh, you don't got the lyrics? It's 116.
116. All right. I'm at 116. All right.
All right, won't go farther.
Father,
Okay?
farther,
Hoes
father.
ain't got no fathers, but that's disrespectful, bro. That's what people talk about, like motherfucker, like it's no dads in the home. So that's why these kids is just terrible.
That's cool. It's cool.
Yes,
I'm not
it's the
saying that it's trash for real. I'm just
but
saying it's
what you
not.
saying is she's not going in. She's
She
going
not. She not
in.
going. I don't listen, man. I told you it's because I listen to so much that when it come to shit like this, I be like, this is okay. I
But
done
again,
heard niggas like King Los,
yes,
Royce the 5'9",
yes,
Eminem, these niggas,
yes.
and then if I go right back to battle rap shit, Rum Nitty, Loaded Lux, I done heard these niggas say
Hey,
the
hey,
most
but
craziest shit, and so when
you
I hear niggas do these type bars, I be like, damn, this shit, it's
yeah, but
okay.
they play around with shit like this too. Every line that come out their mouth ain't the hottest shit ever.
It
Speaking of
ain't.
Royce, though, speaking of Royce, his past couple drops have been fire as fuck. You been listening to the
No, I haven't
albums?
heard. Oh, his last couple albums.
Yeah,
Yes, bro, this
them
is what
shits been
I'm
hard,
saying. This nigga be saying some crazy shit. These niggas
man.
say
Come on, bro.
crazy shit.
Because
She's saying some okay
because
shit up in here.
because now we about to get into the whole winter bars and flips. Motherfuckers did not catch half of these
All
shits.
right,
All
let's
right,
go.
go to 130.
Hold on. I'm at 133. Let me get to 130. Hold on. Oh, went too far back. I'm at it.
All right, 3, 2.
All right, pause. I don't know what that
Yeah.
means.
What?
Bitches, you deaf from signing at the in store. I didn't catch that. I don't know what that means.
It's are you deaf?
Uh huh.
I'm signing at the in store. It's blatant. Are you deaf? I'm signing at the in store.
What does it mean?
Oh my goodness. You never heard of an in store, like an in store signing?
Yeah.
Yes, and then if you're deaf, deafen, deaf is in the end.
Nah, I ain't getting it. It sound like a reach. This
Oh,
sound
it's
like
not
a
a
reach.
reach.
This sound
It's
like a
not
reach.
a reach.
This
When
sound
you're
like
deaf, you can't hear. Are
yeah.
you deaf? I'm signing at the end store. At the end, deaf end. Deaf is at the end.
Nah, this a reach.
It's not a reach, bro. What the fuck are you
this
talking
this a
about?
reach. This a reach. I'm gonna probably
But
look at
but
the
if
lyrics on
but
that one.
even if we flip back to the winter, every season ain't a win tour. Winner. She's flipping. She's
I
going off
heard
the
she
word
did
winner.
winner. Yes, I heard that.
Yeah. Eh, Gag City for the winner.
Gag
The
City,
win tour.
she about to be sucking a lot of dick.
No, Gag City is her little freak. Is her freak dick. That's what her so
Exactly, she about to
that's
be sucking a lot of dick. It sound like a sucking
no.
dick
If you shut the
extravaganza.
hell. Okay, so when she put out Pink Friday 2,
Uh huh.
she had her bonus was called Gag City. So when she's this is what I'm trying to explain to you. She's she signed it at the end store, bro. She signed it. What part don't you understand?
That ain't. I don't
Oh
know.
Lord.
That ain't do it for me. I'm sorry. I ain't catch that one. That one went over my head. I ain't gonna lie. When I catch it, maybe that's when I be like, boof. Damn, that shit was crazy.
Okay, this shit had me going. Okay. When she said, say you pushing P, okay, rest in peace, bitch. Rest in P, bitch. Bruh, that shit, I had to pause it to go off on that one. You telling me you've heard somebody say that before?
You reap what you sow. You better get her a seamstress.
Yes, that's
I done
light,
heard. I done heard so many lines like
but it's
this,
light.
bro.
It's light. It's light.
You really had to. So you had to go crazy on that. Pushing
I
P,
had to go
rest in
crazy on it.
peace.
You ain't never heard somebody say that. You ain't never heard somebody say rest in P, bitch, but based off of the rest in peace. I'm gonna be pushing and pushing P. I'm pushing P. Rest in
We
P, bitch.
we gon'
Rest in piss.
we gon'
Rest in piss.
we gonna keep on going.
Come on, Jawan. You know that one was hard, bruh. I ain't heard nobody
The
told somebody
Shannon, the
you
Shannon, the Shannon Sharp bar. Hold on.
that shit was too light. That was light.
You
Copper
said
slide,
you
flip
want to
flop,
know what's
light.
crazy? Cause it sounded like we threw most of her verse, and you been saying a lot of shit was like.
I said a couple things was like, don't do that.
You
Don't
been
do that.
saying a lot of shit is like light. The beginning you said was light. The Anita Baker
Fading.
bar was light.
Yeah, that's what
The
I'm
Darth
saying.
Vader
That
bar was light. The bar
yes,
just now was light.
that was not like the rest in piss bar was not like
Light.
that shit was not like you ain't never heard somebody say it though.
Slides, flip flops, pick Shannon.
Like the face the face Carter bar,
Weezy,
that shit's hard.
Weezy F baby, and the F is for phenomenal.
Wayne already said that before.
fading like a barber.
Yes.
They never face Carter.
Here we go. Back to the hook.
So we went
Bruh.
through the verse, and you said a lot of shit was like.
What I'm saying is it's light bars, but what I'm saying is she didn't. What I'm saying is saying that she did a bad job. She did not do a bad job. That's what I'm saying. She didn't add to the song. Like whether she was on it or off it, it didn't matter. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to explain to you is she did not do a bad job. Her bars, her verse was good.
All right,
That's what I'm
all
saying.
right. Listen,
Whether you
I like I said, I be a little harsh when I'm doing this shit. So even when I did the video, I said that shit. I ain't like it. This shit was trash type shit. I don't like it. But just because I don't like it, don't mean the verse is not okay, bro.
but we not about to sit up here and act
It's
like the
just y'all.
queen.
I'm sitting here and I'm watching niggas really like react to her verse as if she just said the most out of world shit, bro. And she
No,
didn't. You
Nicki
literally
got on
just
the
sat
track.
here and said
Yes.
a lot of her shit in there was light, bro.
Right, but
So
Nicki was
why
just
the
being
fuck
Nicki.
is everybody acting like she just
Cause it's the fucking queen, and that's how you supposed to act. Imagine,
and this is
imagine if you
and this is my problem with niggas.
hold on. Imagine if you was in North Korea right now and you tried to treat Kim Jong Un like he was just some type of regular nigga. No, you would get murdered. So treat your queen accordingly.
But no, because one, we sat here, we criticized him, and that shit made him better. Why we can't do the same with other motherfuckers?
You can, but based on Wayne's, M's, and Nicki's feature history, you can't never say that they ain't never slaughtered every single time that
She
they on a
didn't
song with
slaughter
somebody else.
on this shit, bro.
That's not. I'm not talking. No, I'm talking about when they on a song with other people. When Nicki's on the song with any other female, hands down, she washing them.
But that's
Wayne,
different, bro.
when
One,
Wayne,
one, Nicki is not getting on the song with females that can really rap with her, bro.
she's been on a song with Eminem, bruh, and
You
she
said with females. She's
right.
not getting on other songs with females that can really bro. She's not.
Well, who hasn't she been on a song with though?
It's plenty of female rappers that's really good, bro.
But
Are they on that
Nicki,
or are they on that type of level? No. But these motherfuckers, they would never put them type of women on that type level, bro.
but when Nicki,
Little Sims is fucking fire for real, bro. She's a female rapper from I think the UK, bro. She's fucking fire. But I don't see Nicki on songs with her like that, and she can really
because
rap.
who you have to prove yourself to the queen. You have to become
This
a
see,
Coil
man, y'all
Ray.
niggas. So you telling me
No,
Meg the Stallion and all these motherfuckers
that's
be
what I'm
proving
saying.
themselves? How,
Yes,
bro? Meg is not
because
good.
they don't just they have a name. They have a name. Like they build. They have
But
a
everybody is
resume.
not. Everybody is not meant to go to the super top. Just because you don't
Everybody
make it
don't.
to the super top,
Everybody
don't
don't
mean
meet
you
the
ain't good
president.
though.
Everybody don't get to meet the president, my nigga. The queen is the queen for a reason. She
Y'all
worked hard.
gotta
She bust
stop
her
this
ass.
shit, bro.
She got
Y'all
motherfuckers
gotta stop this shit,
copying.
bro.
If it wasn't for Nicki, most of these women would not even be known for rapping. Nicki made it cool to
Who?
be a girl and rap.
That's not true, my nigga.
It's true.
How? When Lauren Hill opened the door for motherfuckers. When you
She
got
didn't
people
open.
like Queen Latifah opening the door for
No, I
motherfuckers,
hear what you saying,
MC
but they
Light
was.
opening the door for motherfuckers,
I respect all of
Little
these
Kim.
females.
Like, what are we talking about?
They
Foxy
all was,
Brown.
but they was all underneath they was all underneath a man, bro. They did not
Nigga,
reach.
she
They did not.
was too.
They no, she wasn't.
She was under
She stood.
Wayne.
She stood next to Wayne. Wayne never treated her like a underling.
That
Wayne
don't mean
never
she
treated
didn't
Nicki
come.
like an
That still
underling.
don't mean she didn't come up under a man, cause she did.
No, bruh. No, she
And
stood
before
next.
that, and before
Just
that,
like
if I'm not
Birdman.
mistaken, she was with over there with Gucci and shit.
Just like Birdman. Birdman never stood above Wayne. He stood next to Wayne. The way that Drake never stood under Wayne. They all stood next to each other. They treated each other as equals.
Wayne brought these niggas up,
Yes, that's what I'm
so
saying.
they still
With Little
came up
Kim,
under him, bro.
but
He don't
but
have to
she
treat them like that for them to actually come from under him. They still
no,
came
it's a
from under him.
difference. No, it's a difference. You
Be
have the
honest,
credit.
you think Drake will be at where he's at without Wayne? No, bro.
No, hold on a second. But because yes, but because as good as Drake is at working a room and being a chameleon, I really do think that Drake would have been Drake regardless because he's good at fabricating.
Drake wouldn't have hit the level that he hit, bro. He got when Wayne was really on fucking fire, and he started bringing these motherfuckers out, bro.
No, but listen to this, right? Listen to this. If you that's like if you put Eminem with somebody else, then you start to question it, right? Because not everybody's not going to know how to manage a Eminem like a Dr. Dre and a motherfucking Jimmy Iovine. They're not
Okay,
going to know how
and let's
to man.
niggas.
But Drake,
Wayne
Drake,
managed Drake and Nicki well.
no, that's not true. Drake and Wayne stand. I mean, Drake and Nicki are good enough to stand on their own. They have it.
I
They
just,
don't need
I'm not.
Wayne. They
I'm
don't
not saying
need Wayne.
they they had Wayne. If it wasn't for Wayne, they
But
wouldn't
they
have
didn't
had the
need him
looks
though.
that they got.
No, Jawan. No, no. They
Did
did
you
not
really know? Did
need
you really
Wayne.
know? Did you really know Nicki before she got with Wayne?
But what I'm saying, you didn't have to. That's like, look,
Did you?
If you put Nicki with Jay-Z, you could get the same
No,
person.
you
If you
not, bro.
put if
Because
you put Drake
these
with
niggas manage people differently, bro. You would not get the same results, bro.
the character and the personality that we've been shown
That's
with
cool,
Drake
but
and
if they
Nicki,
don't get that push, they don't get to where they at, bro.
you can't say that, Jawan, because how many people have Wayne tried to help and bring up? This is the prime example at why I say Drake is important. Drake is important in the music industry because how many people have stood next
I'm
to
not saying
Drake
he's not
and they just
important.
fall off and they just fall off. He's tried to help so many people and they just accept a Drake feature and they think that's it. It's time to go up. It's just like all of these people that complain about, oh, the situation I'm in the in my contract and this, that, and
But
the
that's
other.
why I said Drake got a good push. He did.
Right, but
Nicki got a
anybody,
good push, but they got these pushes when they were with Wayne.
if you,
Before Wayne,
yeah,
you did not really know Nicki. Before motherfucking Wayne, you didn't really know Drake. Niggas just
right,
knew he was on Degrassi.
but
They
that's
was
what
like,
I'm
damn, who that
saying.
little ain't that little nigga from Degrassi?
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Their
They
character and who they are as a person is
I'm
more
not no,
important
but
than who they standing
I'm
with.
not saying they would have never been successful.
Right.
Cause they probably still would have been successful. But where they would have been at the level that they at right now, me personally, I
It's a
don't know.
possibility.
I don't know, but I don't think so.
I think
Because
it's a strong
because
possibility.
them all coming together, like him getting Nicki, Drake, and all the other little people he had with him,
Yeah.
that was like a match made in heaven, bro. It was a
Yes.
perfect spark, my nigga.
Yeah.
And I don't think they would have got that from somewhere else.
and that's why I say Drake and Nicki would have, because you got to think about what they did after that. They didn't stay within the family like Wayne
But
did with everybody
my
else.
thing is, if Wayne don't get them and bring them all together, we don't
Yes,
get what we got.
that's true. That's
So you
true.
can't
But
sit
we
there and be like, oh, if let's say nigga, none of them, motherfucking Drake went to Jay,
yeah,
Nicki went with another label. We probably wouldn't get
yes.
some of the shit that we got, and these motherfuckers probably wouldn't pop off the way they should because they probably wouldn't get the right push that they fucking need.
I used this perfect example when I was talking to my five the other day ago with Euro. You know who Euro is?
I know who Euro is nice, but he don't get the
Yes,
proper shit that he's
exactly.
supposed to.
So this is what I said to my five. Wait, this is what I said to my
But
five.
then,
Listen,
then, but then you
listen,
will be
listen. Wait, wait,
proving
wait.
my
Let
point.
me finish. Let me finish. This is what I'm saying. Euro is good at rapping, right?
Yeah,
He's very good with the pen. So therefore he needs the commercial end. He needs somebody to stand next to, because Wayne and Birdman was arguing, stouted his growth. If Drake would have stepped in and took Euro, I feel like Euro would have been blown up. He would have been the next thing. But you see what I'm saying? That's somebody that needs somebody to stand up underneath somebody. Drake and Nicki are,
Drake,
they don't
Drake,
need
you know,
somebody.
yes, he Drake. This is, but see, you probably going off of where because of where they at now. You have to look
Mm,
at where the fuck they was at then.
right.
They needed that.
If Nicki gets,
Wayne gave them that because when Nicki was over there fucking with Gucci, people didn't
yeah.
give a fuck.
But you gotta think,
But when she got
Wayne,
next to Wayne and over there with
yes,
Wayne, hey, who the
yes,
fuck is that? Oh, she rapping like that? When Drake got
yes.
over there, oh shit,
That's
who the fuck is that? He
that's all
rapping
she
like that
needed. You
because
could put
she
her with,
needed to be by who?
you could put Nicki with Dre, you could put Nicki with Dre and M and 50.
No,
Nicki
you
goes.
know why?
Nicki
You
goes.
know why I can't say that?
Why?
Because it depends on how they get pushed and marketed, bro.
Look, Nicki is a marketing. She herself is marketing. She markets herself. That's what I'm saying. She takes responsibility.
who put that shit on the
No.
forefront?
Right. That's all she needed was a, she just needed a
Wayne, nigga.
spotlight to go. Wayne did that for so many other people and they went nowhere. Look at Lil Twist. Look at Lil Chucky. Look at Mick.
Everybody is not going to
Look at Jay
make it.
Mills. Look at Jay Mills.
Look at
Look at
Gutta
Hoodie Baby.
Gutta.
Look at Jay Jones. Got all these people. They had the same they had
Everybody is not going to make it,
Jawan.
bro. But we still
Jawan.
can't sit here and say them niggas
Jawan.
dropped a whole album together.
Jawan.
They still made it somewhere.
Wait, who dropped the whole album together?
Young Money, man.
Yes, Young Money,
But
but the
everybody, I that's why I just said
Nicki and
you
Drake's
missing.
star shined brighter than
Oh,
them all.
I said, but you're not getting what I'm saying.
What you
I
saying?
said I still feel like they will be successful, but I don't think they will be as big as they are if it wasn't for Wayne. Because that was a match made in heaven, bro. It
But
was the
wait.
perfect match, bro.
Wait, when Wayne was coming up with and Young Money was around, 50 was still popping, right?
Yeah.
So you could have put Nicki with 50.
No, you can't.
Yes, you could have.
No,
Now,
you
now if you
can't
now hold
because it
on.
probably that mixture would not fit right.
Uh,
This is
if
what
you
I'm
put
trying to tell you.
if you put Drake with 50, if you put Drake with 50, then you might fuck him up
It don't
because
work. I don't feel like it would work.
because because Drake wouldn't 50 wouldn't allow Drake to be doing none of that bullshit. He wouldn't allow the fakery and the fuckery around him. He wouldn't have allowed it. So
I,
maybe you right with Drake, but if you put Drake with Jay-Z, if you put Nicki with Jay-Z, Jay-Z helps Megan. If it because Megan is up underneath Jay. So and you getting a carbon copy of motherfucking Nicki.
not really,
How not?
because she can't rap like Nicki.
Yes, bruh. Megan can rap.
She can't rap like Nicki, bro.
Not like Nicki, but she can rap.
She's
She's
okay.
good enough.
She's
She was
okay.
compared. No, let's not. Let's think of.
But
Let's
once
talk about
again,
when Megan. Hold on.
how? But
When
how?
Megan,
One. That's why I said, bro, we can't say that because you have to think about the time, bro. It's all
but
about the
Jawan,
time,
hold
the
on.
era, the
You
shit that was
forgetting.
going on.
You f-
Because this nigga Jay, what female artist did he have in Rock Nation?
you are you are forgetting that when Megan first came out, she got popular because of her freestyles. Then she started talking that freaky shit. When I first heard academics talking about Megan, he was talking about her freestyles and she could rap. She gonna be the next Nicki. Then she started talking that freaky shit, and here we go. That's literally what Nicki did. She was started with the bars, then she started that freaky shit, and
Mm-hmm.
she started with the dolls and bringing dildos on stage.
Nah, that's
She
wild shit.
brought
That's
her
wild shit.
character out.
But see, I don't know. I don't feel like they would be as big as they are if it wasn't for Wayne. I feel
It's a
like
possible.
they would still definitely be successful, but as
Hmm.
big as they got, nah, bro.
It's a strong possibility.
Nah, bro. Even I think even they be saying that shit. Like, yo, I
Of
wouldn't even
course they
be
gonna
here
say
if it
that
wasn't for Wayne, bro.
because that's the truth.
But it's like, bro, they was around other people who were popping off. Gucci, let's be honest. I don't care about Gucci that much, but Gucci always had a big name, bro.
Yeah,
She was next to him.
eh, kinda, not really.
This nigga Drake was over there. Come on, man. I don't know how you feel about Trey Songz, but the nigga was doing songs with like Trey Songz and shit. He was doing
Not
songs with major people. It took them to go to Wayne for them to really get the fuck out of here.
And this is what you keep, this is where you keep fucking up. If Wayne can barely manage his own shit, you think he was managing Nicki and Drake? Because Wayne almost turned Drake away. Wayne didn't see nothing in Drake
But he
at
took him.
first. Because they already, he was
But
getting them
see, no,
regardless.
but see, I'm saying I'm not even saying like, oh, he managed these niggas like that.
Yes.
What I'm saying is this nigga Wayne was on fire, bro.
Yes, that's
It
what I'm
did.
saying.
This nigga was getting on everything. So soon as
So
they
he
came
was,
up under Wayne, and he was
no,
already, oh my god,
no, no,
is you
bro, no,
serious?
no. Imagine Nicki from New York.
People
uh
didn't give a
50
fuck
Cent.
about
Wait,
them until
but
they
wait,
got
but
with
wait.
Wayne, bro.
Look, I'm gonna paint a picture for you. 50. That nigga, he popping. He signs a New York artist. He's from New York. She's a female. She hard as fuck. She rap. Nigga, that sells itself. It's 50. You put 50 next to motherfucking Nicki, you can get the same product.
The only female artist I think this nigga 50 ever had was Olivia.
Yeah, and he fucked her. Nicki don't get down like that. I never fucked Wayne. I never fucked Drake. All my life, man. Fuck's sake. That's all I'm saying.
I'm
Nicki don't
just
get down
saying.
like that.
I'm just saying. Like we already had a report of certain artists they had that didn't really pop off, far as female
But
go. Because
and this is why I
Buck
respect Nicki
Buck
so
popped
much.
off, Lloyd Banks popped off, even Tony Yayo
Barely,
popped off.
barely, barely,
No,
barely,
they all popped off.
barely.
I think 50 said. I think what he said about Lloyd. I think he said Lloyd was lazy.
No, that's what I'm saying. He brought them there, and
But
then they
they
fell off.
they popped off. If it wasn't for 50, they wouldn't have popped off the way they popped off.
They never reached that superstardom because they didn't take their
At,
career into their
let's
own
be let's
hands.
be honest. Like they didn't reach superstar, but they definitely reached stardom, bro.
Yes, it's the same thing with D12. None of them
Okay,
took the
but this is
once.
why I said everybody
Oh my
don't
God.
make it.
No, I understand that, and that's what I'm saying. You
Okay, so
anybody
we got
anybody could anybody could give you the ball. It's what you do with the ball. So that's what I'm saying. If
okay.
50,
So Wayne gave them the ball.
yes, I'm agreeing with what you're saying, but I'm still
Okay,
what I'm
I've
saying
been
is,
saying that the whole time.
and I agree with you on that, but what I don't agree with you at is what you said is you don't think that they would be as big as they are. And what I'm saying is
No, I
I think they
don't.
are because of the type of people that they are, the
No,
shine that they have.
because one, you just said it. You said you
Yes,
felt like if Drake would have got signed with 50 or some shit, it would have been some shit that 50 probably wouldn't allow, which would have
exactly.
stopped
I'll agree with
Drake,
that.
which would have
Right.
stopped him from
Correct.
doing the certain shit that he doing now.
This is correct.
So you can't say that then, cause then you can't say something like that and then be like, I still say they'll be all the way the fuck up here. No, because it's certain shit that wouldn't have been done then that he do now. That shit wouldn't be like
Because
that.
okay, I remember him saying when 50 was beefing, 50 was beefing with somebody, and he was like,
Who was it, Kanye or something?
um, no, not Kanye. He said that he liked when he was talking about Soldier Boy. He was like, y'all let Soldier Boy turn into this wannabe gangster. Me, I would have kept him as a Nickelodeon kid. So that's what he would have done with Drake. He would have never let Drake start talking that yah yah yah. But who's to say that 50 would have been able to stop him? Because look at Game. That's a prime example.
Okay, but
Game,
but it's game,
Game,
but it's game that fucking big.
Game stepped out of the shadow of 50 and he still was afloat for a long
Yes,
time.
but that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they would. He's still successful.
The only reason why the game fell off is because of the game's actions and how the shit that he
Yeah,
did after that.
he be doing some wild shit.
Okay, but Game was up there. He surpassed. He.
You about to say something crazy?
I was about to,
Yeah,
but I'm
don't
not.
do that.
He came close. He came close to surpassing the man that helped him in the beginning.
No, he wasn't.
He came close to. Yes, he did.
He was never gonna pass 50, bro.
I didn't say that, but he came close to,
He
about to.
no, he didn't.
Yes, poor management is what fucked him up. Him not
Bro,
listening
he was
to.
never gonna pass 50, bro.
That's not true.
That is
He had
true,
the
bro.
bro. He was, bro. The
50
game,
50 was doing too much. He was not gonna pass 50, bro.
Jawan. The game was our modern day Kendrick Lamar back in the day. He had the whole
Who's?
West Coast on his back.
He was
The game.
Jaws.
You wait, you didn't like the game?
He was Jaws.
You didn't like game?
Game was always straight to me, but I didn't
Game
really
is one of
start.
my favorite artists, bruh.
I didn't start really listening to Game until that nigga dropped Jesus Piece. Documentary, don't get me wrong. That shit, all that, like, I think it was Doctor's Advocate and Documentary, whatever that shit was called. Them
Yeah,
are,
yeah.
yes, them are good ass albums. But I really start fucking with Game when he did Jesus Piece, bro.
Bruh, but LAX, the Red album, bruh. The
The
game is
Red X,
hard,
I
bruh.
mean, yeah, the Red album, LAX,
LAX.
they were good. I'm not
This
saying that
nigga, he had the
he,
potential, but he did not capitalize
far
on it. And
far as rap wise, Game raps better than 50 for sure.
right,
But was he ever gonna pass 50? No,
it was a possibility.
no,
It was a
it wasn't.
nigga that. But what you're saying is nobody could have passed. Yes, they could have.
He
If he
wasn't passing 50,
continues,
bro.
if 50
You
don't do,
talking
if game
you talking 50 in his prime, bro.
right, but
He wasn't
50
passing 50, bro.
50 fizzled himself out. He did it to himself. He worked himself into a corner. He beefed
This
with
nigga,
everybody.
this
He
nigga
beefed
first,
himself into a corner.
this nigga first three albums was crazy. He wasn't, he
So
was
was the
not,
games.
he was
He had
not on, but
two.
he wasn't on that type level, bro. This nigga
Yes, he was.
get rich or die trying is not.
Yes.
The documentary is not better than Get Rich or Die Trying. It's not. The Massacre. What was his what's the name? The games. Doc Advocate or something, right? That was his second one, right?
Yes,
That shit not better than
yes.
the Massacre.
Both of them albums went though. They went, but they went with the help of 50 Cent.
50. Exactly.
But what is
What was game third album?
I think it's either LAX or the Red Album. Hold up. It might be LAX. Let me make sure because I could be wrong.
Cause 50 third album was Curtis.
Yeah, Curtis. Oh shit. Oh shit. My bad. Um, I think it's LAX, bro.
I'm about to go see right now the game.
Yes, yeah, it's
It
LAX.
was LAX.
Yep,
Let me
LAX.
see. Let me see.
Yep,
Cause game was dropping a lot of shit.
yep. Documentary, then Devil's Advocate, then LAX, and then the Red Album.
Hold on, the Red
The
album.
Red Album.
Oh
Yep,
yeah,
that's the one.
so
It's the one with
LAX
Kendrick.
was 2008. Let me
Yep.
see when what's the name was Curtis. 'Cause I think Curtis was like 2006 or seven or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
But but the game was he was a crash out before crash out was even a thing.
2007. Curtis was 2007. LAX was 2008. Another reason I say he was never gonna pass 50 because one, 50 was going against his third album was going against somebody else's third album. Do you remember who it was?
Yeah, Kanye.
Kanye. Two of the biggest fucking artists at the time. This
But you
nigga
got
Game was nowhere in the
bro,
picture at that point.
because Game tried to beef with Jay-Z.
Game was, and you know what's funny? Cause Game was beefing with people, just how 50 was beefing with people.
Yes, but he wasn't beefing as smartly. He's
So
a
with you saying that, how is it? He's not even close, bro.
that's what I'm
Game was
saying.
no, and then you can't say
Game
Game was close
could
to
he
surpassing him when
no,
50 is the motherfucker who nigga, they was talking about this nigga was writing them albums.
Jawan, that's what I'm saying. Game he could have, but he crashed out. He did it to
I
himself.
don't think
He
I know I
he
get
did
what
it
you
to
saying.
himself.
I get what you saying, but my opinion, I don't feel like he was ever gonna pass 50. I don't even think he could pass 50.
He could have. He had the best
But all
he had
right,
the
so
best
wait.
chance to.
So when we say passing, like far as what are we saying?
If Game stays with 50 Cent, 50 has somebody to pass the torch to or stand next to
But
when he
far as
starts.
what though? Are we talking about like stardom type shit?
So it's kind of like you using a ladder, like a step ladder to get go from one to the next, from one to the next. So basically, if motherfucking if M gives the ball to 50, now 50 got to get a ball to somebody. And that was his chance. That Game's chance was to take because he had the most hype behind him.
Mm-hmm.
He had them two albums that he was running with. He just fumbled the fucking ball by falling out, by biting the hand that's fucking feeding you. That's like when 50 started beefing with Dre. Like, nigga, that's not how this works. You getting too big for your britches. You beefing with people that's helping you.
But this is why I say he was never going to surpass 50, bro.
I hear you. I agree with you. All I'm saying is he had the closest potential too. He was right there with 50.
I don't think he
If
was
50 was
right
here,
there,
if 50, bro, look how many first week album sales the game sold both times.
bro. But this is where your argument and get crushed at
Yeah.
because you talking about him and 50. 50 has an album that is diamond, bro. Get Rich or Die
Yes.
Trying is diamond.
Yes.
The Massacre sold like crazy.
And so did Games. Game didn't do
Is
as
any of
much.
Game albums diamond?
I don't know. I can't tell you that. I
No.
can't tell you.
No.
I'm pretty sure. Mm,
So even if you
um,
talk sales with 50 and Game albums, the only reason
Doctor's Advocate first
if
week sales.
if Game had more sales
No,
now,
it's the documentary was first, right?
yeah, documentary
The
was first.
Games
That
documentary
shit ain't no
first week album
diamond.
sales.
But see, and then even with that, asking for the first week sales, you can't even do that. Cause back in the day, it wasn't really based off of first week sales, bro. These people albums used to actually build up to really start selling the way that they sold.
I mean, he sold 586,000 units.
But then where is it at now? What is the sales on it now? And then look at the sales for fucking Get Rich Die Trying.
It's at 3 million. It's almost at 3 point. Oh no, no, it's at 5.2 million.
What is that? The documentary?
Yeah.
Now look at fucking Get Rich or Die Trying.
It's at
That's diamond.
11.58.
That's
What,
diamond.
what yeah, what is Diamond?
Diamond is over 10. It's a diamond album, bro.
No, I'm not arguing with the fact that he was not going past 50. What I'm saying is he had the most potential at the time because of
I'm
who he had around him.
I'm not.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what? I wouldn't.
Wayne
I
and
don't
I mean
disagree
Drake and
with the
Nicki.
potential.
Yes.
I don't disagree with potential. I
Wait, so
know
let me
he was never gonna do it,
wait,
but
so let me bring this back to what we was talking about. Imagine if Nicki and Drake. Imagine Drake started doing all this stupid shit. He's getting caught for all of this shit that Kendrick is alleging way back in the day. Drake don't go. Imagine if Nicki doesn't get the tits, don't get the ass, don't get the face. She don't go. It's a lot of things that has to come into play. I get what you're saying,
but that's why I
but
said it's a
no, I
perfect. It's timing,
I
bro.
hear you. I hear you. You are completely right on that. But with the type of star and the type of caliber and personalities that they have, for Nikki to come into every single room knowing that most women fuck their way to the top and she was not going to do that, that takes balls. You are letting yourself as a person shine through other than you teasing them with something that you're not giving them. And for Drake to be able to play this fucking copycat this entire time in his life, bruh, it takes a special person to do that.
Yeah, but this is why I keep saying that if they never got with Wayne, I feel like them getting with Wayne, especially Drake, I feel like Wayne made it okay for people to like Drake.
Yes.
Especially
But other
around especially around that time because niggas was a little more hip hop heads around that time. So
Let me ask you a question. How many songs is Wayne and Drake on Drake's first album and Nicki's first album?
yeah, I don't know that by heart. I don't. Wayne was Wayne on?
Because 50 is all over the Games album.
Yeah, but what
Let me
is
see.
that? I mean, what 50 did that was kind of a push
Right,
for
that's
game.
being up. That's what's being up under somebody means.
But what I'm saying, did he not do a whole album pushing
Bruh,
these niggas?
Pink Friday, she had Eminem, Rihanna,
That is a
Drake,
push.
Kanye.
That is a
She had
push.
all of these people on her
Them
debut.
are
Wayne was not even on her first album.
That's a push, bro. You don't get it. If
Yes,
she's not next to Wayne, she don't get them type of pushes,
I
bro.
understand that, but you can put her
Okay.
next to somebody as well.
So once again, if it's not
What's
for Wayne, cause
what's
when she was next to Gucci, was she getting them type of plays, bro?
what's Drake's first album?
Thank me now or thank me later, whatever that shit called.
Uh,
Thank me later.
so far, wait, no, so far ago,
No, thank me later. That's his official first album.
it's not so far ago.
No. So Far Gone was really a mixtape. They just turned it to like an album or EP.
He got Alicia Keys, T.I., The Dream, Young Jeezy,
Jay Z.
Jay-Z on his debut album. Nicki on here, Swiss Beats, and Wayne is on his first album.
And what is that called?
So that's what I'm saying.
What no,
He
what
could
is
have
it?
been.
What is it called?
What you mean?
It's called a push, bro.
Yeah, he getting the rub. I completely understand.
Exactly. If
You
he's
not
not
listening.
if he's not next to Wayne, he's
Yeah,
not getting that rub, bro.
I don't agree with that. He could have been next to. He could. Somebody
No,
else
he
could have been
can't,
managing.
bro. It's certain people that you can't
So
do.
you telling me
It
if he
don't
next to Jay-Z, so if you telling me if he next to Jay-Z, he can't get a Lil Wayne verse?
if he next to Jay Z, it probably won't hit the same, bro.
He
The
got
chemi-
Rihanna
the
on the album.
chemistry, but the chemistry is different with him, Wayne, Nicki, Wayne. Their chemistry is there. He probably wouldn't have that type of chemistry with a
So
Jay.
so Jawan, Wayne almost signed to Jay-Z. So therefore
Okay.
he would
And
have
what he
ran
do, but
into Drake.
what is Wayne doing right now? Dissing Jay
He
Z.
stayed with Birdman. He stayed with Birdman.
And what Wayne doing right now? Dissing Jay Z.
He shouldn't.
And he dissed him
He should.
multiple times.
He should not. That man done helped him out
but
so
also
many
but
times.
also still gave him props because on the Carter 2, that reference that he said on the Carter 2 was for Jay Z, best rapper alive since the best rapper retired.
Mm, mm.
So what are we talking
I
about?
don't know. I
We
don't
was
know.
talking about
Oh
Jay because Jay just had retired because Jay just did the Black album.
no, I agree with you in saying that Wayne did give them what they needed. He gave them
I
the
feel like,
lateral.
and what I'm
But you
saying is I
saying,
feel like everybody else wouldn't have gave them what he gave them
but you're saying that Wayne carried them to where he carried them.
to where they at now.
Yes,
That's
that's what
not
you're
what I'm
saying.
saying.
You said without Wayne, they wouldn't be nothing.
Yes, because they had to take that route to get to where they at, bro. Wayne, it's all about timing, and them getting with Wayne at the time they did was fucking magic, bro.
I agree.
I don't feel like they would have got that type of shit going with somebody else. They
So
go
if
with
Wayne
they
is
go
with
with
Jay-Z,
they go with Jay
it's for
Z. No, don't put Wayne with Jay Z. Drake goes with Jay Z. Jay Z is not
yeah,
on fire like Wayne is. Eyes was on Wayne. So anything and anybody who was by him, people were checking into. Even though some of them niggas didn't make it to where everybody else made it, they had eyes on them, bro. Because of Wayne.
okay.
We wouldn't know who
If
a
Wayne,
fuck a little Chucky is, a little
hold on,
Twist
hold on.
is, a
If
motherfucking
Drake,
T Streets
what
is.
if Drake goes with Kanye at the time?
No. He don't be he's not going
What?
I don't feel like he will be as big as my one, he had Big Sean over there already.
Mm.
Big Sean,
No,
Drake already stole from Big Sean. He stole the
but Big
flow
Sean,
from Big Sean. Big Sean
but
was
Big
already
Sean,
over there.
wait, but Big Sean, he don't have that thing. He don't have that it. He don't have it. He can rap. That's it.
Yeah.
He don't have that extra
But
superstardom to
but
get him to the
what
next.
I'm saying is he would Drake wouldn't get the push that he probably would have needed.
Bruh, I would love
One,
to see Drake sign freshly Kanye and see what happens. I would love to see that, and I would love to see Nicki up underneath Aftermath. That shit
no,
would be a sight to see.
nope,
Those would be two sights
nope,
to see.
nope,
Pull up ChatGPT,
nope,
motherfucker. Tell us what. Pull up
nope,
ChatGPT.
nope. Because it's some shit that just
No, I agree.
it don't mix, bro.
I
That's why I
agree.
said it's certain shit like Dre signing M is perfect, bro. It's perfect timing. This shit is magic. That shit lightning
Yeah.
in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing 50 over there, lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
Kendrick, bro, the people that he actually focus on, like Dre, actually focus on and lock in, them motherfuckers out of here.
Yeah.
NWA, out of here.
Dre and Snoop. Dre and a lot of people, bruh.
Snoop, him and Snoop, out of here. Like
Yeah.
so, and we not gonna say he didn't have a couple hit or miss because he had John Connor over there, but I don't know exactly what he had John Connor over there for. I don't know if
I
he
tell
just
you,
had him over there as a writer
I
or
tell
an
you what
actual
happened.
artist.
I tell you what happened. His name, John
John
Connor.
Connor,
It sound like some
Terminator.
shit out of Terminator. He wasn't going, bruh.
But
His
no,
name wasn't finna allow him
But
to
John
go.
Connor, he can rap. That nigga's amazing. He can
Right.
really
That's what
rap.
I
But
get you.
like I said, everybody don't make it.
I agree. But there's them special people that shine through no matter what. Them
Yes,
diamonds in the
and I
rough.
said that.
Diamonds in the rough that shine through no matter what.
I still feel they would have been successful. Yes, but would they be as big as they are right now? I don't know. I don't feel like it because I feel like them getting with Wayne was just so it's everything was so perfect timing and it put them I don't feel like them eyes would be on them the way that they were if it wasn't for Wayne. Wayne was on this nigga was on a whole different level from
You tr you
albums
treat
from go ahead.
you treating them as if this is a if Eminem was black scenario. That's how you treating it.
No. Hell no. I love that M is
Yes.
white.
That's what I'm saying. If M is black, he doesn't go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he probably cuz I mean, look at Hobson.
Exactly.
And Hobson is fucking nice.
But
And and
Hobson,
and Hobson is successful though.
he
Very.
is in his own lane.
Very.
Yes.
And he still became a star.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's what
You're
I'm
right.
saying. I feel like they would still would have made it, but it's just something about when they all came together, the chemistry, the shit they was doing, the album. The first album was nice.
Because they were so family oriented. It was just something that you seen before, just not done to that caliber. Like you had Cash Money and you had motherfucking um
These niggas was the modern
uh
day Wu Tang.
what's the mother niggas?
Rich Gang.
Master P,
Oh, no limit.
No Limit. You had that, like you had that type of conglomerate. You had Bad Boy, like you had these things, but you never seen them like all together at the same time. It was kind of like a what the fuck? Um, it was kind of like what Death Row was about to. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of like what Death Row was trying to do, but Young Money did it better because they were more clean cut and wasn't
But
really into crime
but
like that.
no limit, they still had the same type of thing. Master P started a show.
Yeah.
Wayne started a show,
Yeah.
brought people with him. He brought Master P had who under him? Silk the Shaka, Mystical, and a couple other niggas or whatever.
Hmm.
Them niggas took off. Even though Silk the Shaka could not really rap, the nigga took off. Like them niggas at that time, them niggas was big stars. Him, Mystical, them niggas was big.
Yeah.
So you got the same thing with motherfucking Nicki, Drake, and Wayne. Wayne started a show. He brought them in. They took off.
But look how fast they rose to stardom, though. Like it didn't take them long to stand next to Wayne. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying, yes, he helped them, but it takes that extra step for people to
But you gotta
continue
look.
to climb.
But yes, I agree with that. But you
What
gotta
Drake
look.
Drake does not surpass Wayne by continue to ride Wayne's coattails. And you can't say that Drake has not surpassed Wayne.
He did.
And that's what I'm saying.
I never said he didn't.
So if the game would
But he
have,
would. But he wouldn't have if it wasn't for Wayne.
I hear you. I understand what you're saying, but it's them. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. It's that them specific type of talent that does not allow themselves to just accept mediocrity
But
or
see, but
accept being
you
up
know
underneath
why?
somebody.
You know why I say what I say? Because it's motherfuckers out here that's really fucking great at rapping and making music, and they're still not on that type of level because they don't. They either they not next to the right people and they
Yep.
not getting the right push.
The coolest weirdo.